The Warden's Curse. In the heart of a desolate desert, there stood an old abandoned prison known as Blackstone Penitentiary. The prison had been closed for decades after a series of mysterious deaths. The locals believed the prison was cursed by the vengeful spirit of a former warden known for his cruelty. One night, a group of paranormal investigators decided to explore Blackstone Penitentiary, hoping to capture evidence of the supernatural. Armed with cameras and recording equipment, they made their way through the rusting gates and into the dark, foreboding building. The air was thick with the smell of decay and the echoes of the past. As they ventured deeper into the prison, they heard faint whispers and the sound of chains rattling. The investigators dismissed them as the sound of an old building settling, but an uneasy feeling settled over them. In one of the cell blocks, they found old, rusted chains and bloodstains on the walls. Suddenly, the lights flickered and the temperature dropped. One of the investigators, Lisa, felt a cold hand brush against her neck. She turned around, but no one was there. The group pressed on, finding a staircase that led to the basement. The air grew colder as they descended, and the whispers grew louder. In the basement, they discovered a hidden room filled with old documents detailing the warden's cruel experiments on the prisoners. The final entry in a journal revealed the truth. The warden had been conducting dark rituals, hoping to gain eternal life. Instead, he had cursed the prison and trapped his own spirit within its walls. As they read, the whispers turned into anguished cries, and shadowy figures began to materialize. The investigators tried to flee, but the prison seemed to twist and change, trapping them inside. One by one, they were taken by the spirits, their screams echoing through the halls. Lisa was the last one left. She stumbled upon an old, rusted door and forced it open, hoping to find an escape. Instead, she found herself face to face with the warden's ghost. His eyes burned with rage as he reached out to her. The last thing Lisa heard was his sinister laughter as he dragged her into the darkness. The next morning, the prison stood silent and foreboding. The locals found the investigators' abandoned equipment outside, but there was no sign of them. Blackstone Penitentiary remained, a dark reminder of the warden's curse, and the spirits continued to wait for their next victims.